How much does a recruitment consultant in the United Kingdom make? It's a fantastic question. I think it's one that's surrounded by quite a bit of misconception. I myself have been working in recruitment for the last 2.5 years, so I just wanted to give you guys clear, concise, and realistic insight into how much a recruitment consultant in the United Kingdom makes on an annual basis. Let's get into it. So let's start off with base salaries. And like every job, this vastly depends on your experience levels and which role you find yourself in. So those with little to no experience in recruitment will start off as a trainee recruitment consultant. These guys will be given a base salary range of £21,000 to £24,000. Those with a little bit more experience will find themselves at the recruitment consultant level, where you can elicit a salary of £24,000 up to £28,000. And those with a few years of experience who find themselves at a senior recruitment consultant level can find themselves at a bracket of £28,000 up to £35,000 as an average. Now, you might be thinking that these salaries sound quite low, which is a very fair point. The recruitment industry is notorious for quite low salaries. They are, however, compensated by an uncapped commission structure on top of their base salary. This means that there's no ceiling to what a consultant can earn on their bonus on top of their salary. As well as a monthly commission structure, a company might incentivize high performance in recruitment through team trips out, exclusive holidays, or perhaps like a quarterly bonus as well as their monthly. Pay reviews and salary increases are fairly commonplace in the recruitment industry as well, but this is subject to consistent high performance. A company does invest quite a bit and end up paying quite a bit for a consultant to be in the business when you factor in overhead costs. So because of this, there's constantly a high pressure target amongst every consultant's head they've got to hit to remain profitable. So now let's talk more about commission, because that's where all the money's at. Whereas salaries remain fairly consistent amongst the industry, commission packages vary from business to business. So the earning potential greatly depends on which business you decide to enter or which business you decide to progress in. In some businesses, you can earn exceptional money, whereas some others aren't as great. So you've got to do your due diligence if you're looking for a new role or if you're looking to get into recruitment as the commission package and the salary structure on offer. This may mean taking a slightly lower salary if it means that you're going to earn more in commission. You've got to weigh it all up and see what seems best in the long term. So how does commission in recruitment work? So recruitment agencies will pay out their commission based on a percentage of the revenue that a consultant brings into their business. So a nice easy example is to use the 10% figure. So if a consultant generates £10,000 one month in revenue, that will elicit a £1,000 bonus on top of their salary. It's worth noting that 10% isn't the greatest. I mean, some agencies will offer 15% or 20% on all your billings paid out in commission, which is obviously much more attractive. So for example, if you have a fantastic month with a business that offers a 20% commission package, you could be looking at £40,000 that you generate in revenue. I think that business will probably love you if you're doing that consistently. But you'll be paid a bonus of £8,000 that month on top of your base salary. Based on that example, it's very clear that you can receive a 5-figure paycheck at the end of the month. I'd rather sort of be honest and say that that's no easy feat, especially if you're new to the industry. And that's not even considering the tax man as well. You'll learn to hate him, and I'll probably do another video on that as well. But the earning potential is certainly there. That's where you can rack up those big paychecks each month. Company may choose to offer commission payments on a monthly basis, or they will lump sum and pay it all in one go on an annual basis, maybe close to Christmas. Depending on what your circumstances, it's probably better to look at which one works best for you, but it's much more common for companies to offer a monthly commission payout. Thresholds are something you also need to consider. It's a term you've probably seen thrown about on recruitment job adverts. A threshold just refers to a monetary value that you've got to hit each month in revenue in order to make commission. So for example, if a company has a £6,000 threshold in place each month, a consultant needs to hit over £6,000 in revenue in order to take a bonus home. Some companies will be very strict. If you hit 5,900, for example, unfortunately you still won't get any bonus. Thresholds are in place obviously to ensure profitability and to make sure that companies aren't paying out when operating at a loss. A lot of agencies will try to entice in consultants by saying there's no threshold available. So you can imagine as someone that's perhaps worried that they're not going to perform certain months, they'll still be earning some money, so that could be quite attractive. But these perks usually line up with a lower percentage on commission paid out. So you just got to do your due diligence, you've got to do your research and see if that's going to be something that works for you as well. Now, this is obviously a massive question that goes around the industry. Is it possible to hit six figures or £100,000 working in recruitment? Yes, it absolutely is. But I'd say that you do need to be realistic on when you're going to hit this achievement. So lots of people that are going into the industry with no experience are sold, you're going to earn 100,000, you're going to earn six figures in your first year. It's very, very unlikely in your first year to be making that sort of money because you're learning the ropes, you're starting to build up your client base. Unless you're an absolute superstar, you're probably not going to be breaking in £100,000 in your first year. If you were to tell me though, is it possible to make £100,000 in your third or fourth year? I'd say absolutely categorically yes, you can. Because by that point, you'd have known the sort of process by then, you'd have built up quite an established desk, quite an established client base, and you'll be receiving repeat business as well. Lots of consultants in their first year should aim to double their salary in commission payments, because that's still a very impressive feat, especially for an entry-level role, and it's much more realistic than selling the fact that they're going to make £100,000 their first year. If you have made that kind of money and you've been in the industry for a few years and you made it in your first year, please let me know in the comment section below. Yeah, that would be cool to know. So I hope this video has given you a better understanding of how much a recruitment consultant in the United Kingdom makes. If you do require further details, or if you want me to talk a little bit more about it, please just let me know in the comments. So I'd really appreciate it, guys, if you'd leave a like on this video if it did help, share it amongst your friends, family, or anyone that you know that's getting into recruitment. That would be fantastic. If you leave a subscription, I'd love you forever. And any comments for suggestions of what you want to see, please let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.